Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. So let's take a look what has happened on the previous trading session on Monday. Well, we see on the euro currency on the daily time frame that some sort of the recovery this market is showing currently on the intraday chart, but the range of these bars, particularly speaking the Monday trading session, relatively small. That is inside trading session to the previous close on Friday. This you can see nice some sort of the high wave pattern, something of that kind. The market stands in indecision, so that was really a small trading range on Monday, and now we see that market is trying to continue move higher. Well, in general, when the market hasn't quite reached the significant target, that is the 161A extension's 20 pips difference between the Friday's low and the target, from that A, B, C top pattern, I feel a bit uncomfortable to take the position in favor of the potential recovery, because probability suggests that market in most cases trying to reach this target before starting any reasonable and significant retracement or reversal in other direction. Sometimes happens when market really leaves behind the significant target and doesn't touch it, but this relatively rare compared to the moments when the market, after the small bounce and after the making some visual effect of the potential starting of the retracement, later still returns right back and touch the target, and only after that starting move to the upside. That's why, although we have discussed in our weekly research that we expect the starting bounce to the upside, since that is the significant target, that is the yearly pivot, weekly confidence support, and so on. Also, that some recovery could happen to the upside. That's really possible, but I don't quite believe that the recovery has started already, despite the fact that market now showing the appreciation on the intraday charts. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, what we see? We have drawn this bullish wedge pattern and said that probably market could show retracement here and then continue move down. We expect the new leg down and only after that the starting move to the upside. But now we see some sort of the breakout of this wedge. Well, that could be that the retracement has started, but as I said, I feel a bit uncomfortable with it. We see all signs of the starting retracement up. We see this nice bullish divergence with the MACD accompanied by the bullish wedge. That's perfect. But still, I would better focus on potential free drive buy pattern, because you can see that this swing down stands at the 127 extension of that swing. Okay, we know that right below this low stands the significant target is around 129.42 area. That is the 1618 extension. 129.08 is the yearly pivot point that hasn't been tested yet. So just 30 pips lower stands very significant targets that market hasn't quite reached it. And if market will show the bounce right to the zero around 130.80, approximately 130.75, in this case, the 127 extension of this current swing will coincide with the 1618 of this initial swing up. So that could be the free drive buy pattern that will simultaneously achieve the target on the daily time frame, and that could become reversal pattern on the daily time frame that could trigger a reasonable retracement up. So that's my point of view, that, as I said, I do not quite believe in this current move to the upside, that this is the real starting of the significant retracement. I think that market will show another leg down, and that probably will turn overall price action to the potential free drive buy pattern. That is what I particularly will be looking for on the market during today's trading session. If we will take a look at the hourly time frame, we'll see trend is bullish. That's right. Let's take a look at this. We have some sort of bit skewed ABCD pattern with a very flat CD leg. When the CD leg is much flatter than this AB thrusting action, this tells that right around 100% extension, completing to this ABCD pattern, will be significant resistance, and that market has the tendency to show either deep retracement when the CD leg is really flat, or even reversal to the downside. What term reversal means from the perspective of the hourly time frame? Reversal means that market will take it out of these lows, because swing down will be greater than the previous swing up. That is the understanding of the potential reversal. Retracement is when market shows the pullback that doesn't exceed the previous extreme point. Here that could be a reversal, because if you will take a look at this price action, that is not the thrusting acceleration that it should be on the hourly time frame. If the market should start the significant retracement on the daily time frame, I suppose that on the hourly time frame that should look like they're starting acceleration to the upside. That's not the case. That is some sort of the price action that you can see. I do not have it on this chart, but if you'll take a look at this previous move to the upside, I mean this swing to the upside, okay, you will see that this also was a choppy price action with a lot of candles with different ranges, no thrusting acceleration. That's why I think that this is just a pullback, just a move to complete the ABCD pattern, and probably market will turn to the downside after that. We'll see. But anyway, I have some doubts on this potential pullback, and personally I would not treat it as the starting significant retracement on the daily. I think that is just another leg in the 3-drive buy pattern that should be completed around 129.25. Maybe market even will hit by some spike the yearly pivot on around 129.08. So that's my current view, and personally I do not want to enter long right with this starting move to the upside. I will wait for another leg down first, and then we'll watch the completion point of the 3-drive, and probably will stick with this pattern when we'll try to enter on the long side of the market to take the position in favor of this potential retracement on the daily time frame.